These following clips were taken in October 2020, which is a serious time of year for bees. At this time of year, wasps have abandoned their nests and they're dying of starvation, basically. So they're absolutely desperate for food and always raid beehives to try and get at the honey. You'll see that we've blocked off the entrance for the hive, apart from a small space at one end, which we hoped would make it easier for the bees to defend their hive, but it was no match for the wasps. The wasps overcame the bees, and we had to make this entrance much smaller. You can see here where a couple of bees are in the entrance and they're doing their best to chase the wasps off as they come to the entrance. But every now and again a wasp slips past and goes in. And in the end, the wasps just completely overcame the bees and were just helping themselves to the honey. In this clip we can see a lot of bees all ganging up on the wasps to try and keep them out, but actually bees are very reluctant to sting wasps or any creature or human being because, as you probably know, if a bee stings it loses its life, whereas a wasp can just keep stinging the bees over and over and over, killing them, and stays alive and can carry on gorging on the honey. We put a different kind of wasp excluder on this hive here. It's a bit scruffy, it was taped on with tape, but you can see that there's a grill on the front. And wasps aren't as intelligent as bees, so generally speaking the principle is that the wasps can smell the honey and they just gather at the grill, whereas the bees, because they're far more intelligent, work out very quickly how to get in and out down the sides of this wasp excluder. As you can see, they're happily going in and out. And it does work to a certain extent, and it's much more effective than just leaving a little hole at one end. There are still guard bees in there, checking everything that comes in to make sure that there are bees from that hive. There's also another problem at this time of year. Because the wasps come and attempt to raid the hive and kill a lot of the bees, a hive can become weakened by this invasion and a lot of bees die, and so the quantity of bees in the hive diminishes. And because also in October hives are packed with honey because they've built up their stores for the winter, then other bees from other hives, detecting that the hive is weakened, they will rob the hive as well. So the guard bees on duty have to check not only that wasps aren't getting in, but that all the bees that are coming in and out of the hive belong to that hive and they're not raiding the hive from other places. So it's quite a stressful time of year for the bees and for the beekeeper. In slow motion here you can actually see a wasp coming and landing there, but it's far more difficult for that wasp to get in, and then the wasp flies away and tries another attempt lower down, but it can't get in because of the amount of bees that are stopping it there.